Vita, and I'm on land today in Georgetown with a really beautiful young man. His name is Trevor, and I just want to share. I asked him to share his story with us. So, Trevor, just give us a little background on who you are and your journey before you realized you had Crohn's.
Well, hello, my name is Trevor, and my journey, well, I was a boat captain. Everything was going fine. 1988, I got a disease called Crohn's disease that we didn't even know what it was in the Bahamas. But when I got to find out that I have Crohn's disease, it was a new life to begin, because it breaks down my body, it stops me from eating. I had many bad days on Crohn's disease before I even know what is Crohn's disease. Many days, no rest, no sleep, can't eat. But in 1999, I went to Cuba, and they find out that everything is Crohn's disease. But at the time, they had no equipment, nothing in healthcare to work with Crohn's disease. So I traveled around America, many different places in the Caribbean. No one couldn't do nothing. So in 2000, I went to Cleveland Clinic. They found out that part of my stomach, my intestine, was gone. It was rotten away. So everything built up from the Crohn's disease, it caused my stomach to collapse. So after we got to know what's Crohn's disease, I had to take an operation in Cleveland Clinic. I cut out 2 feet of my bowels and 2 feet of my large intestine. But it was just a beginning for me. A few years later, 5 years later, I went to Cuba again to fight up on my Crohn's disease. But before I can get to Cuba, my grandmother, she told me, you need to start with the bush, the medicine. So at the time, I started with the bush. It's called neem bush, the tree of life, we call it in the Bahamas.
And it's neem?
Neem bush, yes ma'am. And aloe vera, and 5 fingers, strong back, yes ma'am, all of it. All of it is just bush that we can walk around and pick up right here on our island.
And how did you take the bush?
Oh, well, you boil it down and you make tea. And once you make tea, it becomes, everyday tea to drink. Like you having coffee, but it has to be that type of bush.
Okay, and could you eat anything with this, Trevor?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
okay.
ma'am. As time goes on drinking it and the stomach is building up, you get more stronger. You started to eat more. It brings up the immune system.
Beautiful.
So in 5 years, I was just starting a whole new life again, knowing what to eat, what is good for you, what is, no good. But I had to come with my own instinct. I went and I just every day bush medicine. And to me, it's the best. Because right now, it's been 15 years. I has no problem. I has to take no pills. Everything is gone. Every time I goes to the doctor for a checkup, they can't find nothing. They're wondering what I'm taking.
Good.
But it's all is from the bush that we grow and have right here on our island.
So do you take this tea every day?
Yes, ma'am, every day. It's just like you're drinking your coffee or you having your tea every day, ma'am.
So just a couple cups of
Yes, ma'am.
of
Yes,
your
ma'am.
tea?
No medicine from the doctor, no nothing.
Beautiful.
Everything is from the bush. You got the name bush, we call it the tree of life in the Bahamas. Aloe vera, they're the two number one pests.
Yeah.
They take away any sickness.
So, and your surgery was done in Cuba?
No, in Cleveland Clinic.
Cleveland Clinic.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
Cleveland Clinic.
Yes,
where?
ma'am. Florida.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But at the time, they still were giving me medicine, but my body wasn't agreeing.
Yeah.
But it's not until my grandmom showed me all of the bushes that can bring the body back to 100%.
That ancient wisdom is the best.
And right now, that's what we're using. And we're using it for everything. My son has Crohn's sickle cell, and it's number one on sickle cell. I mean, I can't talk for everyone's symptoms, but mine, it's working.
Yeah.
You know, and I talk to many people. I wish they can try the mush medicine, because the doctor, what they're giving you, it ain't gonna work. It's something they've made. It's not from the ground.
It's not from God.
Yes, ma'am, it's not from God. So anyone who are hearing me right now, find out the beautiful lady, and you guys get to know this bush. It's very good for you guys.
Thank you, Trevor.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a great day, guys.
You too.